What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Spread the Positive podcast. I am your host, Trent Denson, founder of Spread the Positive and STP Productions, where our mission is to bring light to what's going right and to showcase and facilitate efforts that are making a positive impact in our local communities and beyond. Be sure to check us out, spreadthepositive.net. And also, if you're looking to get involved with the STP Podcast Network, please reach out and just check out all the amazing shows that are on the network. We continue to grow. We continue to build. Be part of the solution. Be part of what's going right. Welcome to the show.
Hey, my name is Brian Nell. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Mortgage. I want to tell you that I absolutely love being a member of the Spread the Positive Network. It's such a great mission and helps bring so much positivity to our community. It's truly be a pleasure to be a part of what they do. There are a lot of ways to navigate financing a home, and in markets like this, having the advice of a trusted local professional is key to making sure you get the right advice for your specific circumstances. Whether you're interested in the purchase of a new home, second home, or have a need for a refinance, I'd love to earn your trust. If I can help you nail your mortgage, call me at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Primis Mortgage is a subsidiary of Primis Bank, a member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. As always, all loans are subject to approval. Primis Mortgage, NMLS number 1894879.
This episode of the Spread the Positive podcast is brought to you by the 1200 Club supporters. Huge shout out to our good friends, Mary Fugit with Gateway Title. For all of your real estate closing needs, be sure to hit up Mary over at Gateway Title. The team at Gateway is second to none, and we highly recommend them for all of your real estate transactions, refinancing needs, and anything of the sort. Please check them out. Huge thank you to Mary. As always, we love you. Casey Broach with KK Fitness Training. Casey is a personal trainer on the Faster Way app. She has actually gone through the Faster Way herself. This app has a crazy proven track record of helping people get to their fitness goals quicker with a healthier approach, and it's changing people's lives around the country and around the world. Casey is killing it in this area. She is passionate about helping people. She's done it herself, she believes in it, and she can walk you through this entire process. So be sure to check out at KK Fitness Training on Instagram, and you can reach out to her via email, kkfitnesstraining@gmail.com. Big shout out to you, Casey. Keep killing it. We appreciate your continued support of the 1200 Club here at Spread the Positive. Thank you so much. This episode is also brought to you by Philip Byard with Music City Hardscapes and Music City Pond Pros. Philip is a great example of all things STP, hardworking, impeccable reputation, and even better work in serving his customers. If you need any help in the hardscaping or pond maintenance world, please give my guy a shout. Be sure to check out Music City Pond Pros and MusicCityHardscapes.com for more information. Huge shout out to you, Philip. Thank you for your continued support. Last but not least, this episode is brought to you by Pete Adams and Travis Swan over at Adams & Swan. Adams & Swan is your local advertising and digital marketing company that uses a results-driven approach to small and medium business revenue growth. They develop a custom strategy that is specific to your business and create dynamic advertising and digital marketing campaigns that deliver new clients and customers. Check them out at adamsandswan.com. Big shout out to my guys, Pete and Travis. Thank you for the support, guys. Means so much. Can't wait to have you in. Y'all be sure to check them out, adamsandswan.com. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Spread the Positive podcast. Trent Denson here, as always, just doing a little impromptu conversation with my guy here, Mr. Greg Pihs. How are you, sir?
Doing good, man. Always happy to be on here.
Yes, sir. We just wrapped up an episode of the Dimension Mastermind podcast. Y'all stay tuned for that. But we were just having a conversation off mic about just the power of podcasting, basically. Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm so excited to be to not only to have the podcast, right? Be the power podcast as a whole, but then to be on your platform and really just realizing what it brings. So first of all, getting to be, I've had a podcast before, and I did it in like a little home studio, did my own little recording, put it out on Buzzsprout, and it did great. But it's different having an established platform.
Yes, man.
And then I started like doing some numbers in my head. Yeah, I started like thinking about this a little bit because I'm like, you know, and I started really like working with you. Your 1 year package is it's like $15,600 for the entire year, and this is like totally done for you. Like just show up and say what your message is, and then I don't touch anything else.
Yep.
And I started thinking, I'm like, man, like 15,000, like I can easily spend that in 3 months on ad spend.
Sure.
And if I'm like, if I want to try to like be a little bit more conservative, I can stretch it out over 6 months. But even at 6 months, we're starting to get thin on actually trying to make a dent with ad spend, right?
And what's the ROI on that?
I won't say what I've said. It's awesome. It's so good. It's amazing. I'm happy every time. Yeah.
But
I mean,
but with the pod, right?
Like, well, the podcast, I mean, with the podcast, like I started realizing like, man, I'm not even like, let's say again, I was being conservative and I was going 6 months on ads. This has given me an entire year of exposure on a platform that's already established.
Yes.
And then I got to thinking even more. Not only did I get a year of content, we're releasing an episode every week.
Yep.
In addition to that, I'm releasing 3 shorts a week.
Yep.
So I'm getting 4 pieces of content a month, which is well over 200 pieces of content a week.
Yeah.
A week.
That's 12.
Well over 200 pieces a year of content. But then, like when, I don't foresee the podcast ending in a year. Yeah. But let's say in a year, like we're all done. I'm all done with this chapter. Over and over again, I can still use all of this content. I can chop it up in so many different ways. And then on my podcast, like specifically my podcast, we're working together, and like, I'm just like completely excited for what you've helped me put together. Yeah. Like we're taking each episode and then turning it into an online learning module.
Let's go.
That is for profit.
Yeah. That's fueling your mastermind, fueling your speaking, fueling your step into your power events.
And
so
like,
it's just a continuous funnel, right?
Continuous funnel. Yeah. And like online courses were being created by me anyway. Mm-hmm. But this was like I had a podcast I had to do, and then I had my online courses I had to do. And like now we're saving time. We're gaining exposure. Not only am I saving time on like the online and the podcast is going on at the same time, but I'm not touching any of it.
Right.
I'm not touching any of it. I mean, dude, I'm just completely in awe and excited to get to be working with you. How long have you? I know because we worked together on. I was a guest on here like 4 or 5 years ago. How long has Spread the Positive been around?
Yeah, so I started the STP, the Spread the Positive podcast, January of 2018. So
wow,
quite a while.
6 years.
Yeah, going on 6 years. Did 200 plus episodes of that. You know, I made the commitment that year to get one per week out for a year and see what it turned into. I listened to another podcast and this guy made that commitment. So I was like, I'm going to just do the same thing.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it type thing. And sure enough, that podcast has spun into like another podcast. I listen to it religiously. So they're on like episode 700 or something now. So
wow.
And I listen to it twice a week religiously. It's my favorite show still to this day. Shout out to Group Chat and all the chatty Cathys out there. But and Drama was Short Story Long was the original one. But anyway, so from there I kind of got the reputation of being the podcast guy around Murfreesboro, and from that, it kind of gradually started, hey, can you help me start a show? How do you do a podcast? Can you help me? And for a long time, I didn't have a great answer for that because there was just, at that time, it was just hosting was different, and I didn't have a platform where you could build out multiple shows on the same platform. Long story short, pandemic baby type thing. I was looking to switch up my hosting. I realized I was paying for a couple of like things that were overlapping, and it just made sense to look into some new, just a new hosting platform, for lack of, to put it simply. Got the chance to do a premium version of this platform that I ended up going with, and it was just a game changer. You could,
dude, that's awesome.
Multiple shows, you could point it to different destinations, and basically everything was in one place, and that was when it really was a
sweet spot,
big light bulb moment. I'm like, this, like, because I've always like kind of envisioned STP being some type of network in itself.
Yeah,
like, I've always. Me and you have had multiple conversations. Like, I have a beef with the news cycle, and certain
that's where it's going, man.
Certain platforms, I really, I feel like they're the bane of our existence, and they really cause, like, it's been in their mission statement: cause fear and breed confusion. Well, it's like, come on, man, like. There's enough of that. And that's always going to be there to a certain degree. I've accepted that, but I've always wanted to have some type of counter to that.
The counterbalance, like your platform is the counterbalance.
Just any type of counter. And I know we're this big compared to that right now, but
you guys are blowing up right now. Yeah. I think a big thing is, I know recently you've done like the like back end overhaul of your business.
Yeah.
Like the front facing is still all the same, but how you've put your package together. What I'm involved with.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
And then you're already just signing up new businesses left and right. This is definitely it's obviously it's going to be huge, but it's really cool getting to kind of watch it like take off, like it's taking off.
Yeah.
How many shows has Spread the Positive hosted? Like shows, not episodes. Like rough, like what kind of would you say?
How many have we launched?
Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah.
We've launched over 60.
Okay.
And that was since August of 2021. Episode wise, we've published over 1,800 since August of 2021. So there might have been some that were
1,800.
Yeah. That's basically one a day.
What are some of the stats you guys, tell me some of the stats of your platform. Like what are some of the cool achievements you guys hit?
We're over 300,000 downloads.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty, a lot of big podcasts do that.
Yeah,
per
no.
episode,
Yeah.
But just the fact that, on a monthly average, it's just gone like this, like we're up to like 10, 15,000 downloads a month for,
dude, that's huge.
People that are,
That's huge. Like, I know where you're going, and like, because I do the same thing. Like, I have to compare myself to where I'm going versus where I've been, right? But still, like, massive, and like right now, you're on like a huge upswing with all of this.
We definitely have some momentum. Some of our shows are really good. All of them are. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. A lot of them are really good. People put the time and effort into planning them, and there's like the content's there, the substance is there. We got funny stuff. We got real stuff. We got self-improvement stuff. We got religious stuff. Like, we got sports, unpopular opinions. Just, guys.
As long as it's spreading the positive, right?
It is, man. And it's always, there's nothing divisive. Obviously, no politics for the most part. Some here and there, just usually making fun of it.
Yeah.
But it's all, to your point, in that vein of bringing light to what's going right, stuff that's working. Obviously, everything you're doing with Step Into Your Power and the Fourth Dimension Mastermind, it's changing lives, man.
Yeah.
And people need to know about it. And it's just been really cool because, and just the support we're getting. I know I told you the 1,200 Club, the STP 1,200 Club is growing. Just getting support from, individuals, businesses, nonprofits.
And for those, like, I'm just going to dive in real quick. For those listening, the 1,200 Club. So Trent kind of has, which forgive me, I'm just going to dive in here a little bit. So
tell the people my
like
business.
Really, like there's those like individuals that have a story to tell in some way. Like maybe you're a coach, a small business owner, something of that nature. So there's packages where you're working with more like very individual.
Yep.
And then those packages where we are working with businesses, where we're helping promote the positive for their business. But then also sponsorship opportunities.
Right.
And those sponsorship opportunities are incredible. Like you're literally like giving that shit away.
Right.
So in the 1200 Club, there's like if you're a small business or established business, it's what is it? Is it $100 a month for 12 months?
For 12 months.
Yeah. So like $100 a month, like already we're like, okay, like obviously like if
Huge shout out to the newest member of the STP 1200 Club, Mr. Sean Moran with Red Barn Financial. Are you seeking a financial advisor who shares your values? Sean Moran at Red Barn Financial offers faith-based financial guidance. We'll help you make sound financial decisions that align with your Christian beliefs. Call Sean today at 615-619-6919 for more information. Big thank you to you, Sean, for supporting the 1200 Club. Be sure to reach out to Sean. He is amazing at what he does and an amazing resource for all things financial advising. Thanks again, Sean.
But then what are we getting? And share a little bit.
Yeah, monthly access to the studio here, ad reads across different shows that we're doing, so making a little commercial for you. This episode's brought to you by Greg Pihs, Fourth Dimension Mastermind. So
with 10 to 15,000 downloads a month.
Yeah, across different shows
for $100 a month.
Yeah, I mean it's a decent. I mean honestly just having access to come in here, shoot some short form stuff.
Well, I love what you did because it's like, hey, these people are helping lift up everyone else's message.
Yeah.
And really, like, realistically, you made it like you did an Alex Hormozy on it. Like, you made it a no brainer. Like,
that was the thought process.
Yeah. like I'm going to give you so much value. Like, if you say no, like, fine. But like,
and if you don't use it, like every month, worst case scenario, it's going like your name's getting put on these shows. You're supporting this network. We're giving back in a lot of ways to the community and doing a lot of, we're countless, nonprofit spotlights and event recaps and event promotion for nonprofits. And we, hosted and launched, a lot of those shows for free over the years. So all that, that money is what allows that stuff to keep happening. And the goal is to get 100 of those 1200 Club members. That's, that's 10 grand a month to be able to just really push everything, push the different supporters, have them in, make content, just really be pushing the whole thing. So it's all there, man.
Let me ask you, like, business owners that are interested in being part of the 1200 Club, where do they go for that? Or best way to reach out?
Yeah, it's on our website. It's all over our socials too.
Okay. What's the website? Spreadthepositive.com or
.net?
Spreadthepositive.net. Got it.
Network. Come on.
There you go. Let's go. I love it. I love it.
So I also have a little 5-page thing with a QR code at the end. It's super easy. There's a form you fill out that
Is this on the website?
It's yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
It's really through Google, but I mean, you hit the QR code and it populates to our.
What do they
stuff.
Google for that?
Just Google STP 1200 Club and it'll.
Okay, cool.
That form will come up and I can shoot you a link. The link's on everywhere, so I can definitely get you the link. Just reach out to me, Trent at spreadthepositive.net or any of our socials at spreadthepositive. So,
good.
But that form really walks you through the whole thing. It'll have ad read number 1, when you want, which shows you want to support, which nonprofit stuff you're really actively searching to be involved with.
Is it possible to can we attach that form in the comments on this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do let's
Big
go.
Brain.
Let's do that.
Big brain.
Let's do that.
That's right, man.
Well, so that people can even just obviously see what it is in a little more detail. Some people want to look at it.
It's it really walks you through the whole thing. I've got a lot of different shows that have agreed to have ads and stuff. So we got that aspect, and then the nonprofits we're associated with, and then, tell us what you want your commercial to say, and and then obviously you come in, one of your months, we'll shoot you a quick little 30-second something or something like that, and you can play that in the videos.
And for those of you that haven't been in the studio before, you know, we're shooting with several cameras, lighting. So, you know, it's really, obviously they can see from the screen right now, but they can't really see behind the scenes. So, you know, it's
pretty
powerful.
Legit.
Yeah,
legit.
Yeah,
pretty legit.
It's a little better than my Logitech at my house. So
hey, start somewhere.
That's right.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you doing this, man.
Yeah, well, dude, I appreciate getting to be on Spread the Positive on the platform. What about business owners that want to do, business owners or individuals looking to get involved and launch their podcast?
Yeah.
Best way, is it email, website? What's the best way for that?
Spreadthepositive.net. We have a contact form on there, or just reach out to me directly, Trent at spreadthepositive.net, or all of the IG stuff. So at Spread the Positive, any of the social assets go straight to me. So I'm not hard to find.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram at Trent Denson. So TrentDenson. So yeah, man. And reach out to some of these people that have been part of it, man. Like, we got a lot of people that like really enjoy, you know, the perks of it. Like, they look forward to coming in every month. Like, just, I mean, I got to give a shout out to Casey Broach with KK Fitness Training. She comes in religiously. I mean, and it's like, she gets her message out. I polish it up. We clip it up. She has a month's worth of content, and just, I mean, it's worth $100 for sure. She's always super pumped to come in, feels good about it. She always has like her topic she's talking about that week or that month, and then like we make it happen. And it's a win-win. So got my girl, one of my favorite people on the planet, Miss Mary Fugett's coming in later today. She's with Gateway Title, absolute saint of a woman, and she's coming in with some of her people from Gateway, so that'll be a good time. Shout out to Gateway Title. They're the best.
That's
over
awesome.
There. So it's cool. You know, we got Brian Nail, longtime supporter with Primis Mortgage, Jonathan Harmon's the OG at Cedar Glade, Jay Harmon home team. Big supporter. He's done so much for me. Super grateful for Jonathan and the team at Cedar Glade and the Jay Harmon home team, man. Those types of things are like, they've seen it from the beginning, and you know, they put their name on this stuff, and, you know, it just means a lot. You know, like Charlie with Single Tree, you know, Charlie. So, he's been with me for a long time, and just a lot of people that really, you know, see the vision, believe in it, want it to win, and, you know, that stuff gets me in my feels, man.
Yeah.
You have too, man. Shouts to you, and there's the train. We got a train.
Shout outs to me. And the train. The train's giving me a shout out.
Train gave you a shout out.
Yeah, and anyone listening, if you want to connect with me offline, I mean, I'll tell you, give you my view on it. But obviously, you know, you can hear from today. I mean, I love getting to be a part of the platform. I mean, you structure your offers where you make them a no-brainer, and as the business owner on the consumer side, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But also your mission, your impact, and who you are as a person.
Man, that's what's up. Thank you, man. Well, we'll wrap this one up. This is kind of a commercial / short pod, but I appreciate you kind of pushing me to do this, because like, we do have some really cool stuff in the works. New packaging, new opportunities, new reach. You know, just new team. Like, there's just more help to like really push socials, push clips, push edits through. So like, the bandwidth has grown. A lot of things are in place to really, you know, all gas, no brakes.
Let's go.
And just, you know, really blow this thing up the way it's, you know, it's been snowballing, and it's really kind of getting to a point where just a little bit of gasoline on this. You're
really about to,
It's gonna be go time. So it's there, man. Y'all tap in, Spread the Positive, STP 1200 Club, spreadthepositive.net, all the things. Thank you, Greg. You're the man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Spread the Positive podcast. For more information about all the things we got going here at Spread the Positive, please check us out, spreadthepositive.net. Get involved with our underwriting, advertising, sponsorship program, start a podcast, or if you just want to support the mission, reach out on spreadthepositive.net or any of our social media handles at Spread the Positive. Look forward to connecting with y'all and giving y'all another fire episode on the next one. Thank you, and we will see you then. Let's go.